art of war. Art of war. The art of war. 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 War.
Let me out. Let me out of here now. Let me out. And I will run. I will run. Let me out. Let me out of here now. Let me out. And I will run. I will run. I will run. Didn't know the destination. Didn't know you'd come and take me away. You took me away. I fell into your illusion. Thought I saw the fire in your gaze. Then you took me away. Let me out. Let me out of here now. Let me out. And I will run. I will run. Let me out. Let me out of here now. Let me out. I will run. I will run.
I can't wait. I can't wait. June 2nd can't come fast enough. Trust me. I'm dying. I'm actually going to sleep early so that it's the next day. Like I'm going to sleep at like 8 o'clock so that I get up at 6. I'm like, yeah, not 20 more days.
He's the next biggest thing to get me to the top tier. If he wasn't, I'd be calling somebody else out. Because he is there, that's who I called out.
I'm actually training harder. I want this fight more than anything, any fight I've ever had. Just to kind of show him who he's dealing with and who he's messing with.
From the ground game to the stand-up game, I believe I have everything it takes to take him out.
It's not that he doesn't have a shot in hell. He just talks a lot of shit, and he's not going to be able to back it up. That's just bottom line. You can talk all the shit you want, but when the fight day comes and my brother's standing across from him, and my brother stares him down, that's when all that shit he's talking's got to kick in, and he ain't got it. He don't have it.
I could easily have asked Bickings just for easy fight. Easy fight. Easy fight, beat a guy, and just keep this going, being 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. But at the end of the day, I want to go to UFC. Why not go after a guy that already been on the big stage? He was on Bellator 6 times. You
know, he talked all that shit, he got the fight, so he's going to get the best of Martinez.
You know what? Keep denying it. Don't respect it. It just makes it easier to fight for me. Keep respecting it. Don't deny it. Think he's going to knock me out. I hope he shows up and doesn't train fully. Then you make the fight easier for me. But the most people that are behind the scenes and just really are real fighters, and a lot of fighters have came up to me, they know for a fact he holds a big risk of losing this fight.
Sharif is a tremendous athlete. His athletic ability is through the roof. He's a hard worker. He has a ton of heart. And he's willing to go the extra mile, and he's not scared. He's not scared to face anyone.
If he wants to stand with me, you saw it. I don't have no issue standing. I stood with Gochi in the Bellator fight. I stood with Des Green. I stood with Judius, which is a world champion Muay Thai guy. And if he wants to box, let him box. This is not boxing. I'm gonna tear him up. I'm gonna tear him up with knees, kicks. If he takes me to the ground, I'm gonna use my jiu-jitsu, what I'm strong at. He has a lot of shit to neutralize. He just can't say he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. He's gonna see, he's gonna feel the full strength.
If he thinks he's gonna stay and punch me like he's gonna punch Whitman, please, If he agrees to make it a 3-round boxing match, that'd be the easiest one for me. If I don't have to worry about going to the ground, that'd be the easiest one for me.
I'm sure Wendell went in there thinking the same thing. I'm sure Julius went in there thinking the same thing. Gochi went in there until I got my hands on him. So June 2nd, he better have all those tools nice and sharp, because if he slips up, he's going night-night, standing or on the ground. It doesn't matter to me.
They don't have that boxing. They don't. Do they have guys that hit hard there? Yes, I give them that. But do they have the legit boxers that I have in my camp? No. So with that being said, you cannot stand on me if you think you're going to do that.
He's the type of dude that just likes to hear himself talk. Like, he never had no, I guess he don't have no brothers and sisters. Like, growing up, he ain't had nobody to talk to. So I guess that's why he just talks. He just loves to talk, man. He's one of those dudes that just love to talk. Like, buy that some headphones and put them on so he can stop talking, man.
The reason why people do all that talk about, you mean, may the best man win, and they don't want to speak into existence. So that way afterwards, they gonna do the post about, we showed up. First of all, I want to thank God first. Probably didn't even go to church last Sunday. I want to thank God first, and I want to thank all my friends and family for coming out. But unfortunately, it didn't end the way we expected it to end and everything. So back to the basics, and they want to say back to the basics, and we're gonna go back to the drawing board. Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get till you open it. All the other cute stuff after they lose. That's why they don't want to speak into existence. You know what I said when I first lost my first Travis fight? Well, goddamn, I must have only bought 16 in the clip. I emptied my load in the first round. I should have bought an extra magazine. I'm going back to the gun store, and we're going back to the shooting range, and we're going to come back and get the win. That's exactly what we did the second time. Listen, dog, speaking to existence, man, these fighters, man, that's why everybody, good luck. How are you going to wish a guy to break your arm? Good luck, Mike. Hope you break my arm. Basically what I'm saying, you're a jiu-jitsu practitioner, and I'm going to tell you good luck. Good luck, what, take my arm with you? Hey, Mike, good luck. I only want to leave with half of the money I show up with. How does that make any sense? No, it's not good luck. I don't wish death upon you. I want you to make it home to your family. I'm not wishing you good luck. You have all the luck and endeavors after I collect both of the one person and the show person. Come on, man.
I actually train with Sharif. I spar with Sharif. He says he wants to be a striker. He's no striker. If he wanted to be a striker, all his fights would be stand-up. Again, just look at his fight history. He says he wants to strike. As soon as someone throws a punch anywhere near his face, he starts to wrestle. First fight he trained here. Every sparring session, only thing he had was a bullshit jab and his big overhand into a shitty takedown, which I'm counting on that again. Fighters don't change overnight. It takes years for them to change.
There's no breaking him. No breaking him. He got his back put up against the wall. This is why I admire my brother so much. Because when he got into the Bellator tournament, he called me and asked me what I think. I told him, hell yeah, you can compete with those guys. And then he showed me the bracket. And they gave him the toughest dude in that bracket, which is Gochi. He called me upset, like, oh, why I gotta face this and that. I said, dude, don't worry about it. I never seen my brother turn that level. He turned it up to that next level, man. And I helped him train. I went through a weight cut with him. I did the whole thing with him, man. And it was to another notch. And for this fight, he's over that notch. For this bum.
I think it's going to be an action-packed fight, going back and forth. I think some people are going to be a little surprised at Sharif's speed and his power and stand-up. As long as we stick to the game plan and things go as well as I think they are, we shouldn't have a problem.
There's really going to be no flaws out there. I would have to really make a mistake in order for Martinez to beat me. Other than that, the fight's mine.
I came up to him, I said, look, man, 2 weeks after my surgery, I said, look, man, I just want to be here to support my fighters. You got the fight. There's no need to trash talk. You got the fight. We shook hands. I thought that was the end of it. Man to man, I went up to him, looked around his face. He couldn't even look at me in my face. He was like a little kid. And his whole crew just walked away and left him there, standing there. Well, what's that say about his crew? Then we get in the cage. Our guy wins the fight. He comes out, he starts screaming, meet me at 55, meet me at 55. Bro, I'm not a 55er, I told you that already. And if I didn't want this fight, I could have told you my hand was hurt. I could have said meet me at 45, but no, I accommodated you. I said 150, that's no problem. All you gotta do is get your punk ass to 150, and it's a fight, 100%. Why should I accommodate you? I'm already accommodating you by giving you the glory of fighting me, you know? So then we get in the cage, he starts talking this smack, and I told him to stop. He comes lunging, and I threw punches, even with a broken hand. I don't care, and I was in the back ready for some more. I wrapped the hand around my towel, around my hand, and I was ready for some more. You won. You walked right past me, and you didn't do nothing. What's that say about you? You want to talk about you this street, you that street. And then a couple weeks after that, I sat next to you at the event with your bouncer, and none of you said nothing. So what's that say? What's that say?
You're the top guy. That's what they consider the veteran, the Philly legend, or whatever. I need that title. I need that crown. So with that being said, I must overthrow you. So you who I'm coming afterwards.
He's an athlete. Come on, dude. He's an athlete. We're not shooting jump shots. We're not dunking. You know what I mean? We're not running a 40-mile meter. We fighting, man. This is fighting. You use these to fight. These don't have nothing with you being an athlete, man. You know what I mean? He keeps calling my brother old. Yeah, my brother old. Yeah, so am I. You know what I mean? Just because you're 24 years old doesn't mean nothing, man.
Because I'm so conditioned and I'm a stellar athlete, I don't see him being able to submit me. I don't see it. And the last guy that tried to, I power bombed him on his head. For
this fight, I'm probably going to be in the same shape I was when I was in the Bellator tournament, which is probably the best shape that I've ever been in. For the simple fact of Redline Nutrition and Chris Swing's got me doing some stuff, man, that he's got me doing stuff that I want to cry, and I keep telling him push me harder, and I want to push harder. So there's no possible way that with his level of experience, he can press me that hard for that long without me pressing back.
I didn't Google him, I didn't research him. My coach didn't tell me anything. He already knew he was a Bamm Bamm. He already knew this guy obviously had some promotion behind him, and he hit hard. But at the end of the day, he didn't, and it's not that he didn't do it because he didn't want me mentally to talk myself out of it. He wanted me to keep my savage mentality. I'm a fighter. You put a guy in front of me, it's your job as my coach to train me to beat him. I accepted it. So you're supposed to trust in me, and I trusted you to train me up to beat him. We went to work. Of course we train every day, but within a week we game planned, and we went out, and we took the dude to a draw. I honestly think we had a full camp, and I didn't have to cut what I cut. He don't shock me how he shocked me in the third round with that uppercut, and I beat him. And I beat him on a week, and I still feel like I beat him on a week notice.
We work on a ton of things, and as far as his boxing, and that's my specialty. I stick to what I know. I do his boxing, and he has MMA coaches, wrestling coaches, jiu-jitsu instructors. So I don't want to give too much away, but we just try to perfect all the crafts, and I stick to what I know. I don't overlap my my knowledge, and we'll see June 2nd.
Dude, all I want to do is check your chin. That's it. I want that bell to ring, and I'm gonna check your chin in the first 5 seconds of this fight. You're gonna touch these hands, son. So you better come ready for a war, because you done lit a fire you can't put out.
Half of the people want to see me win, the other half want to see me lose. And there's another third quarter that really want to see me get hurt. So at the end, like seriously hurt. So with that being said, his tickets then quadrupled. His 8th grade science teacher probably bought tickets for this fight.
I think last year I was the only instructor in the city to win an MMA fight, grappling super fight gi, and a grappling super fight no gi. And I think I was the only one to do that, and this year I'm on pace to do that again with this fight. We've already done super fight gi and a super fight no gi, and I just want to accomplish like little stuff like that, and I grind every day with my students on the mat, and that's my life. My life is grinding.
People gotta understand, I am the headliner. People want to see me fight. The people that hate me that's gonna view this over and over and over, you want to see me fight. Like, and then they whether you want to see me win or lose, you want to see me in that cage. So Martinez, this fight is what it is because I'm on it.
So I have no desire of making any runs after I break his face and his career. I'm pretty sure I'll be done with fighting. No one can call me out. I can care less what they say. It doesn't matter to me. After this fight, I'm gonna give them my all, and I'm gonna try to win every second of the fight. He talks shit. I don't talk shit. I talk the truth. When I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it.
Yes. Oh my God. They whisper your accomplishments. They broadcast your failures. I missed weight one time coming off a year. Guys, yes. Get over it. I'm gonna make the weight. That's the, you know what? I feel as though that's what everybody's praying for, so he doesn't have to fight.
Had a couple guys, the other missed by 2 pounds, missed by 3 pounds. That's just not being professional, man. That's the thing I hate the most. You can beat me, I'll shake your hand, I'll concede, but you miss weight, you're like a scumbag, man. It's like the end of the world. That's the only thing you have to do is make weight, and then the next day fight. 2 simple things. That's it, man. It's like
I'm gonna go out for a win. So it's one of them situations. It's going to be a home run. Somebody has to get finished this fight because I'm going out for the win, completely for the win. So I'm going to make a lot of more risk because it's going to be a big risk, high reward situation. I feel like Troy showed up and just fought Martinez. I mean, he did what he could do. He survived for all 3 rounds. Congratulations to him. I plan on going out and trying to win and making a bold statement.
You can talk, but the day of the fight, you got to back all that up. That's why we don't talk. We do our talking in here. As you can see, my brother, we all train, all the fighters here train for an hour straight, no break, 30 seconds in between rounds, non-stop, pushing each other. He don't have that.
Listen, man, let's fight, man, let's fight. Stop taking it personal, guys. At the end of the day, I don't care for any of you. I don't think about none of you guys. He has what I need to go to the next level. If he didn't, he wouldn't have got called out. But because he does, with fame comes responsibility. He has to take this responsibility and take his ass whooping.
This dude don't have a chance, man. All he's got, it's a lucky right hand, if that. That's if he even throws it.
You know, good fights on the card and a great main event. May the best man win.
Martinez by ass whooping.